What up, shit? Timmy's here. Now, I admit, I've already said this, but I'm not really much of a book reader, but I cannot deny that one of the most celebratory authors there is Phil K. Now, I never really read his books or anything, but I have seen film adaptations based on the books. Obviously, Blade Runner is very popular. Total Recall and on. Well, looks like a biopic about Phil K. Dick is now in the works. It's been reported that John Shystak is producing only apparently real, based in part on a biography written by Paul Williams, the one-time literary executor of Dick's estate and friend of the author. Michael Richter, a former lawyer turned scribe, wrote the script and is also producing. Philip K. Dick, who died at age 53 in 1982, was the darling of the intergalactic sci-fi crowd, thanks to his works that had elements of paranoia and explored the nature of reality and perspective. While he won a Hugo Award and was nominated for several times for a Nobel Award, both major literary recognitions in the worlds of science and fantasy, it was only after his death that his appreciation and popularity soared and entered the mainstream thanks to Hollywood adaptations. His own life was just as mind-bending as his own works, filled with drug use and hallucinations and suicide attempts and letters to the FBI paranoid experiences and believing he was living parallel lives in two different time periods, and one in the present and the other in the Roman Empire. Only apparently real, centers on a break in Dix's house that took place in the early 1970s. He was in the midst of his fourth divorce, trying to give antimonies, bettling writer's block, and possibly being cited on by the United States government. Then his house was ransacked, his safe blown open, and his manuscripts were stolen. But then again, maybe they weren't, and maybe they were just never very good. The story also tackles what Dick himself described as a tragic theme that pervaded his life: the death of his infancy of his twin sister Jane, and the reenactments of it over and over again. Did contribute many of his psychological issues and personal life challenges to her death, including his attachment anxieties. Now, like I said, his books have been turned into movies a couple times. Uh, Obviously, also the Man from High Castle is a really popular one. So I think a biopic sounds like it'd be really intriguing. I'm curious to see who they can get to play the role. That should be an interesting casting. Ryan Gosling, maybe that could be cool. Maybe someone else. What do I see? Tom Hills is a good choice. You'll be interested to see there. But I think this could be intriguing. And so I'm curious to see who they can get to direct this. That's going to be interesting to see. So we'll have to wait to see how this thing shapes up. Anyway, let me lead you guys. What are your thoughts on a Phil K. Dick biopic being in the works? Have you ever read the story this is even based on? Who would you love to see play the role of Phil K. Dick on screen? Were you ever a fan of Phil K. Dick's works, whether it's his like books or maybe screen adaptation, etc.? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Jimmy Zion.